It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Everybody, oh man, everyone's on time, bro. We thought you guys were gonna be a little late,
Yeah, we're running on Filipino time.
but you know what? It's all relative.
Did some drinking last night. It was my birthday yesterday.
Christian's birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Dude, thank you everyone for the beautiful birthday wishes.
Yeah, we surprised him with a birthday party.
It was crazy. Not a party. Let's not act like we had like...
We had 46 people show up. Nobody wore a mask, and everybody did the spit game. I don't know if you're familiar with the spit game.
But one person opens their mouth, and all 45 other people spit in that other person's mouth.
We played Little Bird, Sing, and
We play... All the food was in theme with Little Bird.
so gummy worms.
They're all pre-masticated, so if Alex wanted to eat something, I had to put it in my mouth first, and I'd have to chew it and then spit it into his mouth.
Much like Fight Club, there's rules. Rule number 1, don't chew your own food. Rule number 2, only let Christian chew your food.
Yep, I was since it was my birthday, I was in charge of the chewing.
LOL, everyone is on time except y'all.
Dude.
Well, we learned it from you, Navi, so thanks.
Shout out to all of you guys.
Yes, thank you guys for being on time and prompt. We'd like to say thank you to you. Christian, say thank you.
Thank you.
And I would like to say thank you.
All right. Melissa, when you read out the questions, read them into the microphone because you are going to be recorded.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Official.
Shout out to Melissa, my girlfriend. She's going to be helping us out today with this IG Live thing.
Yeah, we have a giveaway. I have all of our names. I have all the names written down here in this hat. We'll pick it a little bit later. We can't do it right off the top, guys, because then you guys aren't going to watch. It's like the Oscars. That's why the last award's Best Picture.
Yeah.
They make you wait the whole time.
Yeah. So be patient, please.
I just can't believe we've done this a whole year.
Yeah.
So what are we here for, guys? We're here celebrating our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
For It Can't Be That Bad podcast.
And thank you for joining us during that journey. 1 year, dude.
Unbelievable. I thought it would have stopped by now.
300, and that's depressing that you thought that. I was thinking, wow, we're going to do this for the rest of our lives.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
My last breath will be during an episode, and we're still going to put that episode out.
That's very stuntman of you. You know, like if a stuntman dies, like doing a stunt.
Yeah. You know how Bruce Lee's son died during the shoot of The Crow?
Not funny, bro.
No, but I'm just... was that a bad...
Are we sounding okay? Can you guys hear us all right? You guys think we're good?
Marcus sing the theme song.
Yo, Marcus.
Actually-
Shout out to Marcus. Follow him at IML Ruckus. He is dropping some great music right now, some powerful music during these heavy times. Check him out. That is my homie right there. Very talented man. Very attractive man.
Oh, okay, easy. Melissa's right there.
I'm so sorry. I'll control myself.
We were gonna play our original version of the theme song. Can we play that? Do we have that?
That is possible to play. I'll do that later on.
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna have to find the file. But yeah, I could sing the... Babe, can you hand me my ukulele? I'll do it for Marcus right now. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Thank you for being on time. It was crazy. Usually we're not prepared. I think the last time we did this, people didn't drop in until like maybe a few minutes after we went live. Marcus, this is for you. Oh.
Wow, this is embarrassing.
Dude, I honestly don't remember it. Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad. Podcast. All right.
Jill was asking if you guys are hungry, if she can bring anything for you guys.
I'm all good. I'm chilling right now, but tell her I deeply appreciate it.
I mean,
What, you want some
If
food?
Christian says no, then I have to say no too.
Dude, you could have some food as well.
No, I can't. If you're saying no, then I have to say no.
At Ryan, Matt says Alex looks weird.
Ryan McCumber.
Well,
But do I look normal, Ryan?
No. You look
Do
good.
I look good? Am I aging like fine wine? I'm the big 2'7", boy.
Don't have a conversation with him because he can't have it in real time with you.
I know. It'll be somewhat of real time because that's the point of having a live show.
I would like to say to Ryan, I don't look weird. I look perfect.
Do you? What's your favorite trait about yourself?
My incredible personality.
That's disgusting. That's the worst way to follow up saying my incredible personality. Wow.
Yeah,
A
man.
burp like that. That was a cartoonish burp, dude.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
That's something that Pixar would use.
You're welcome, Pix.
Okay.
It's getting hot in here.
L. Ruckus says, what were the most difficult episodes for you guys?
Oh, let's jump right into the questions then, I guess.
Holy
So,
shit. Okay.
Marcus is going to run our show, apparently. He's going to tell us when to go and do our segments.
Yeah.
So, he's letting us know. Well, how about we...
Everyone's
Everyone
more
shut the fuck up.
prepared
Everybody shut
than
the
we
fuck
are.
up.
We drank last night, had a late start this morning.
We even initially were like, we'll meet at 11, and then that was never gonna
I was
be a
still
thing,
asleep.
and, I mean, I was, yeah. Anyways. So, what was the question?
What was
What were the most difficult episodes for you guys?
Oh, man. I think the most difficult episode was Girl Next Door.
that was for the
That
most
movie
difficult for
sucked.
you to do?
Yeah, that movie was garbage.
Why is that? Please go
I don't
into
like
it.
that movie. I mean, you got, that's not a good movie.
Okay.
Unrealistic.
If you listen
Unbelievable.
back to that episode, we get heated because this fuck starts talking shit about my favorite scene in the movie, starts thinking about this weird dark parallel that this movie
No,
could have
not a
gone-
dark parallel. A
Very dark.
clear underlying meaning.
No, not at all. It's a rom-com, and you were making it so much darker and grittier than it should have been.
It should have been funnier.
We've also done movies that we didn't release because we didn't think they were good enough, or maybe we got a little too serious.
Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Yeah, you had some weird conspiracy
Nope.
theory,
Yeah.
some weird conspiracy theory with that movie that we had to scrap it.
Got a little Nazi-ish on that one, guys. I'll be honest with you.
We did Jupiter Ascending.
I don't even remember recording that episode.
Dude, we did. We that was
I remember talking. We must not have talked about it much then.
no, not at all, because we ended up speaking in a Russian accent for about 30 minutes and talked nothing about the movie.
Yikes.
Just because there are Russian people in the movie.
And see, guys, we don't make you listen to those episodes, so you're welcome.
no, we did Cowboys and Aliens.
Great movie. We should definitely kind of go back to that one.
Except the entire time we didn't talk about Cowboys and Aliens. We really only spoke about aliens, as in like not about the movie Aliens, and just more conspiracy theory
I'm sorry.
with it. No, don't
I'm
apologize.
so sorry. I am sorry for everything, guys. Let me just say it now. I'm sorry for everything.
Wow, and I think that really touches a lot of people because I think you owe a lot of people apologies.
Well, right now, let me say it now and forever. I'm sorry for everything I have said or will say. Now, I have an impression to do of Bill Cosby.
what?
I don't know.
The worst celebrity to just say I'm gonna do an impression of.
I have his autograph. I know that's not a secret.
Does that answer Marcus's question? Is he satisfied or did he leave?
He's satisfied. He said, haha, my bad, when Alex was like, y'all are ready with some questions?
It's too late.
Another question from someone.
All right.
Ryan Pat Mac says,
Can we open these windows?
what is your favorite episode you guys have done?
Oh, man, the future one that you're gonna be on, Ryan. Actually, I think my favorite episode. Let's see, my favorite episode. What do you think?
Mine is The Girl Next Door, dude. That was like one of my favorite episodes.
I actually
never
don't listen to
laughed
the
so hard.
podcast, so I've actually never heard any of the episodes.
You listen to the podcast. You have to. You have to listen to it to make a description for it.
That's why I just make it up.
You make it up on the go.
I think we talk about this. I think my favorite episode. I think we have a lot of fun episodes, and I think maybe the most fun we had was Cats because we had a bunch of people in the room, and we had come straight from the theater.
Yeah,
so
we
Cats was a
just
very,
watched it.
very very fresh, very in the moment thing.
And we did even talk about it in the car.
we all drove separately because fuck the ecology of America.
I think, what's another good one? The Dilemma
One was
with
really good.
Kevin James and Vince Vaughn. We actually had a lot of real conversations with that. Some of
Yep.
my favorite aspects of this podcast is being able to relate to the movies that we watch. And if the movies do touch on some very serious, relatable topics, then Alejandro and I could have conversations outside of trying to be funny, outside of trying to be comedians. That movie had such an interesting dilemma with it at the name of the movie, where one of the best friends catches his best friend's wife cheating on him, and
With Channing Tatum, but you can't blame Winona Ryder for that.
and what would you do in that situation? Because they were both working together, and there's a lot of pressure
Well,
on
let them listen to the episode. You're giving
Just
them
listen
too
to the
much.
episode. No, I was just straight into it.
I would like to say, because this is our 1 year, we did try to do a couple of things in an effort to set up. So we did want to listen to one of our older episodes to kind of have a watermark to see how far we've come in our own development and our own growth of the episode. Except the episode we picked was actually a fairly decent episode. It was one of like our earlier ones for sure, but it was around the time when we figured out how the show was gonna go. So it actually seemed. Do you remember what movie it was?
It was Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Spirit of
Ghost Rider?
Vengeance.
Was that the one?
Sequel? That's what we were listening to.
Oh man, because it was actually a decent episode, and we were both like, honestly, we could probably release this week, and nobody would notice.
No one would know. All it is, a year ago, prior to us releasing our first episode, a lot of our trial episodes are very similar to our chemistry right now.
Yeah, we definitely, right off the bat, we knew there were things we wanted to do. We wanted to talk about the ratings of the film. We wanted to talk about the best person on set has always been around.
That's always been
That was like one of the first ideas we had. So it's interesting to see how things have developed and changed, games we tried and things we've played.
Yeah, and games we dropped.
And brought back.
And brought back.
You know what, guys? Drop it back. Are there any questions?
Yes, Jordan asked, what episode have you guys argued about the most other than The Girl Next Door, since it's a sensitive subject?
Oh, The Girl Next Door is one of them. I know, I was kidding.
I think The Girl Next Door.
Yeah, tell her The Girl Next Door.
Yeah.
Or we'll tell her because
Jordan,
she can see this.
The Girl Next Door.
Jordan, The Girl Next Door.
Also, thanks for buying and wearing our shirts.
Yeah, they
we'll
look
be
real
giving
good
away
on
shirts
you.
later. If you guys want to see what shirts we're giving away, check out her Instagram page, unless it's private, and then go fuck yourself. Do we have any questions that we have, Christian? You have questions that we have written down.
I do want to answer that question, though. We've had, because that wasn't
Instead
a
of a
serious
joke
answer, dude.
We'll go back and forth. We'll do one of ours, one of theirs, because Marcus doesn't run the show. Okay.
Marcus, actually, you can run the show. I have so much respect for you, buddy, that I'll give you the reins.
I do
my
really
friend.
like his new song with the breathing song. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
That I knew. I didn't want to say that in case I was wrong, but really nice song.
Let's see. To answer Jordan's question, what episodes have we fought on the most? They usually get very chaotic. The chaos that ensues with every single episode, we've heard to be good aspects of the show, weirdly enough, even if we're heated. Some of the episodes that we put out and like we don't feel good about some turn out to be some of our best episodes. There was an episode that we did about Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, that we did not put out. It went on way too long. Alejandro and I got into an
we had
argument.
a guest on.
Yes.
And it was not only was it a long episode, it was in that day we tried to do 2 episodes. The episode right before had gone for about an hour and a half.
Dude, yes.
And so then right afterwards we did Star Wars, the last
Rise of Skywalker.
the last Boo Boo Caca. And great episode, a lot of information, and our guest knew a lot about the franchise and a lot about the production of the film, which was incredibly interesting. But it just was a literal 4-hour podcast. And
It was real. It was a Joe Rogan without us being Joe Rogans.
And you know what? In all honesty, you can't do that without Joe Rogan. So
yeah, we need Joe Rogan.
we need you, Joe Rogan, more than anything. Actually, maybe tone down some of your jokes. People don't understand all your humor. But anyways,
More questions?
Yes.
do you have? Let's go off one of ours.
Okay.
we
Didn't know
have-
people
'cause we
were
have a
eager
bunch.
from these live ones.
Well, we'll go back and forth. They don't get to run our show, Christian.
All right, so this one's from New Crits on the Block.
Oh, that's a fellow, a friend of our podcast.
A great podcast, great D&D podcast, amazing quality. There's a lot of heart and soul put into their work, so check them out at New Crits on the Block. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy.
Crunchy for sure. I'm a texture boy for sure. I like, smooth peanut butter tastes good.
You don't need to defend it. Just
I'm not defending it, but I'm justifying as to why. People want to know us. This is a live Q&A. This is how I'm going to answer the question. Texture. I like the crunch, man. That's about it. And if you put that in a sandwich with some... Think about a sandwich real quick. Bread, smooth, no crunch. Jelly, smooth, no crunch. Peanut butter could be smooth and no crunch, and you're just eating one smooth sandwich. But let's change it up and put some crunchy PB up in there. Are you upset with me because I'm doing what we're supposed to do, answering questions?
It's just I've never seen anybody go so deep into peanut butter.
Have you realized I used to be fat?
No. Oh, I know.
Then why is this a
I know.
surprise?
Because like I just said, I've never seen anybody go this deep into a sandwich. I used to work in a restaurant where you make sandwiches, and people who like make sandwiches don't give a fuck about sandwiches as much as you care about
Because
sandwiches.
you're making it every single day, but it's not every single day that I have a peanut butter sandwich. Shout out to Uncrustables. Uncrustables, if y'all know what that is, sponsor us, please. I'll eat one on every single episode. Oh, the wheat ones are bomb diggity.
They should make Smucker's Uncrustables, but like put meat in there.
No, that's just called a fucking chicken pot pie, my friend.
But handheld.
Yeah, you could.
Like I think about a handheld shepherd's
Don't
pie.
put meat in there.
Hey, look, if
Fuck
you can
outta
do
here.
if you can do a 5-minute Tide 5 on fucking PB&J, I want to do a Tide 5 on shepherd's pie, Smucker's Uncrustables, because you know what, guys, that actually sounds good.
No, not with chicken. Not with chicken. Don't put
It
something
could.
savory. Maybe.
It could.
I wouldn't. I'm down
You've
for.
never had a chicken sandwich?
Yes. This
Okay,
is.
so then there you go.
But with
I'm not saying
peanut-
put chicken in peanut butter and jelly, of course. That's
Okay.
gross.
Now
Oh,
we're
you're
meeting
so
in the
fucking-
middle, dude. Now
Oh
we're
my
meeting in
God.
the middle.
You fucking think I'd put a shepherd's pie in a peanut butter and jelly?
Next question, please.
Yeah, I fucking hate you.
Next question. I thought that's what you were saying, dude.
You are the dumbest person.
Sorry, the Chopin
Oh, man, that's
Aw,
embarrassing.
it's
We'll go
okay.
for one of ours then.
Okay, we'll go for another one. New crit sent in like 5, but I'm gonna go switch it over. This one's from Mickey G. So Michaela, shout out if you're tuned in right now, and if not, you'll hear this. Your favorite and least favorite movies you've reviewed. We've already answered this. Just rewind. I like The Girl Next Door and The Dilemma, and I forget what you said you liked.
Because you don't listen to me, bro.
Probably Quantum of Solace because you love James Bond so much.
James Blonde? Who
James
the
Bond.
fuck is James Blonde? Who the fuck? Okay.
What's up?
Yesenia said,
Oh, Yesenia from Drama.
Yeah, I remember her.
Dude,
That was a
how's it
lifetime
going?
ago. Hey.
when does Christian get to finally do Nacho Libre?
Oh.
Yes. When do I finally get to do Nacho
Well,
Libre?
if it's up to me, I say never.
Well, too bad it ain't up to you because you know who runs the show.
Marcus.
Marcus runs the
Marcus.
show.
Marcus runs the show. Marcus, when can we do Nacho Libre? That's a question for you.
If you could have the scheduling calendar up a month ahead of
It
time.
is a new month, and we don't know what we're doing for July, so, you know.
Yeah, so if you could put Nacho Libre 4 weeks in a row,
That blue doesn't look good. Maybe red. There you go.
there we go.
There you go.
Can't really see it.
Okay, fine then.
But Nacho Libre is my favorite fucking movie. It's going to be on this pod. It's probably going to be a 3-hour episode on my terms.
And we'll not put it out if it's 3 hours. So, keep dreaming, Yesenia.
It'll be a 3-parter. All right.
We've never done a 2-parter. That might be fun.
It might be fun. I think we've been doing this for a year. I
Leave
think
them on a
people would be down.
cliffhanger and be like, tune in next week to find out if we actually like it. And people are going to be like, you said you liked it in the beginning.
In the beginning.
You guys are defending it.
That's the point of this podcast.
A quick question from Ryan
Pat Mac,
says, what's your favorite soda?
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
dude, Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke because
Diet.
I'm a skinny bitch.
He
So
likes
that
formaldehyde.
aspartame will fuck
he,
you
he
up.
likes formaldehyde and aspartame, and he likes
Don't
fake
say
sugar.
formaldehyde. You know what?
They put formaldehyde in Diet
But
Coke.
don't act like I like
It's in it.
only
Do you like
formaldehyde.
Diet Coke?
You know,
Do you like Diet Coke?
I love
then
Diet
you
Coke.
like formaldehyde.
No,
the
I
flavor
like
of
Diet Coke.
You know the difference between the flavor of Diet Coke and Coca-Cola?
what?
Formaldehyde.
No, think about it. If I don't know if you've ever taken physiology
Of course.
or a class where you've had to deal with like
Nerd.
a dead animal.
Yeah, I cut a frog once.
Yeah, those frogs, the main preservative that
It's
they
formaldehyde,
use
yeah.
is formaldehyde. And
Yeah,
that
when
shit
you-
stinks.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's
formaldehyde.
It's in your Diet Coke, bro.
Well, you know.
Hey.
I like RC Cola then.
That's actually a good move, actually. You do like shitty characters in comic books. RC Cola is the shitty character of sodas.
those
I will say, Diet RC Cola is the only cola that tastes exactly like
I'm bad.
RC Cola.
Dude, and they're super cheap. The vending machines outside of like grocery stores, 25-cent colas, man.
No way. You're not finding 25-cent colas, dude.
Yes, dude.
No, you're not.
Yes, I was.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
When?
was. When I was a kid and had a few
Okay,
quarters.
Jesus.
Not right now.
Of course
I'm
not now.
As a grown man.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
freshly 27.
Well,
I'm not going
we made
to
it a
grocery
year.
stores.
Now the podcast is over because this guy's infuriating me so.
This guy's putting chicken and PB and J sandwiches.
No, you thought that like Rachel from Friends, you're getting a shepherd's pie and a cobbler mixed up. No, why the fuck? Ugh,
Next question, please.
why the fuck would I put a shepherd's?
One from
Okay, I'm going to read one from here. This one's from Call Me Nicole, who you guys know as Nick Lowe, our corrections department. Hey, girl, hey. Dude, a lot of people are asking what is your favorite episode and why. Oh,
How about to
okay.
skip those then?
Okay, who has been your favorite guest? I won't get offended if it's not me.
You're not supposed
Maybe.
to read that part.
That's,
You're not supposed to read the second part. That was just for us.
I shouldn't even read the question because
No.
that's going to offend a lot of people if they're
Come
checking
on,
this
bro.
out.
You know what? Give me the questions.
Here, okay.
Yeah.
That's not all of them. I got to go to a different part of my phone.
What do you each think is the worst movie ever made? That was asked by our friend Jeff Gudera. He was the one who suggested X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Okay.
He's a friend of mine. Listen to the episode, guys, and I'll explain our entire relationship and how he saves lives.
The worst movie ever made. So that means, because there are bad movies that are made, poorly executed, but receive a cult following because as an overall product, it's still entertaining. Like The Room, right? But what do you think was executed poorly and like just actually didn't come through?
Just reword his question.
Now I'm asking you.
Hurricane Heist, I think, is the worst movie ever made. Hurricane Heist is by far the dumbest piece of shit that I've ever seen. It is nonsensical. At one point, the sky grows a face and yells at people, and then they try to rob a bank thing. It's just, it's not even fun.
From what I don't know. I don't like to remember the bad movies that I've seen in the past. Something that just really didn't get to me. Probably like The Ninth Gate. Do you remember that movie with Johnny Depp?
No,
I just, even as a kid, I knew that was pretty bad.
Really, Johnny Depp doesn't make bad movies. Just kidding. Melissa, do we have any questions? No, none. Wow. Okay, cool. Hey, why don't we do this then, Christian?
What's up?
Why don't you tell them about our new layout of episodes and our new design?
All right, baddies, listen up. So we've been getting a lot of you individuals say that you love the movie aspect of our podcast, which is basically the entire aspect. But there's also another half of you that really likes the chaos and the tangents that are completely irrelevant from the movies that we review. So we wanted to satisfy the both of you. We wanted to really use our skill set to the best of their abilities. People
Use
say
both hands, if you will.
yes, use both hands. We didn't meet through improv, but we became great friends through improv, and so we're gonna throw an improv episode in there every single week. So far, we've been doing 2 episodes a week, both movie review episodes. Now we're going to change it up on you guys, and you guys are just going to have to deal with it, and hopefully you like it.
Well, hang on. You're making it sound mean now.
Sorry.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of changing our format a little bit. So Tuesday episodes are going to be a little bit more of a relaxed fit, a little bit more of us kind of hanging out and being more with you guys.
More of like a Levi's 514 relaxed fit, you know what I'm saying?
I do. And then that leaves Fridays for our opportunity to kind of flex our movie knowledge, which is really why we wanted to do a podcast in the first place.
Yeah.
And then we kind of get caught in this like, well, let's talk about how it relates to us. And then we're losing a bit of ourselves and trying to make it a coherent show. So in an effort to make it easier for all of us, we're just not going to do the work. So we're going to split it up into 2 and have one episode where we just kind of hang out. We will let you know what movie we're doing, so you'll have an opportunity to watch the film before Friday. You can see it and kind of be up to date and know what's happening. And then Friday we'll review movies. So Tuesday hangout, Friday movies, guys.
Actually, aren't we going to change it to Thursdays?
Oh, shit. We're also changing to Thursdays because we read an article that said Thursdays is better for our numbers. And honestly, guys, we want that money. So we're changing Tuesdays and Thursdays. Check us out.
Yeah.
Releases are also no longer at midnight. We've already changed that
Because no one stays up until midnight to
for
just
our
like,
releases. And if you are, I'm so sorry that you waited that long.
So
'Cause,
Tuesdays at 5 a.m. and
Sleep in.
Thursdays at 5 a.m.
unless we forget, and then it'll be like probably 8 a.m. But you know what? That's cool.
Yeah, but that's what that is, and we're super excited for it, and we'll more to come. We'll keep you updated on it in the following week. That should start next week, actually.
It should, but
Yes.
we'll see if that works. Anyways, Melissa, do you have a question? Seems like you're jockeying up that mic.
So Michaela XOX says,
Oh,
"Where
Michaela.
can I buy merch from?"
From us,
Oh,
girl.
Again, we don't get to run the show. We were going to save that for the end, but we'll talk about our merch. We actually have we were going to do a whole like lineup. So, Christian, how about I hold it up and you give a little description and talk about what we got?
Sounds good.
We'll throw out a price tag on them.
Yes.
And then we'll let you guys know you can buy them. We're going to put them on our website to come. We actually haven't talked about that, but we're going to put them on the website. And but until then, just get in contact with one of us. We can do a little hush-hush left-right action and get you some merch. First on the line I have...
Dun, 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 dun.
This is just our basic shirt. It's just a... well, you're supposed to talk about it.
It's for you
Basic
individuals, you fashionistas out there that don't want to be too bright, don't want to turn too many heads, that kind of want to just subtly support us. And it's on a gray shirt, and it's just our title, which some people want. And
don't put your own bias on it, all right?
what? No, I'm not putting my own
We also have
bias.
this shirt. This is our standard ICBTB shirt. This one Christian's going to sell better because he actually likes this one.
I like the other one too, but I'm just saying the other one's more of a subtle hitter. This one's less of a subtle hitter because this is a stone.
Cuz is asking if there's going to be baby merch.
We should make baby merch.
It's all coming, guys. Buy this shit first and we'll be able to finance baby merch and dog collars. We've been talking about it all.
ICBTB thongs.
Okay, maybe we haven't talked about it all, so hang on.
You don't remember that comment?
We also have lady tees in this stonewashed blue color. So
yes.
if you like a little bit more of a form-fitting shirt,
Yes.
I'll handle this one because Christian also doesn't like this one.
No, it's not that. I
He
just
doesn't
don't
wear women's shirts, so he doesn't believe women.
I don't get it. I don't understand the threading of women's size shirts. Is there more space in
It's just
in
it's
the
cut
front.
better. It's
Okay.
not a box. It's not a rectangle. Here's our standard black shirt for those of you who like to keep it subtle and classy.
another subtle hitter?
And then we have our fun shirts. We haven't given any prices. So all of those, I think we said $15 for those.
Yeah, $15 for all of the basic ones.
Standards. And then we partnered with our friend Greg Saleas.
Yeah, we partnered with Greg Saleas.
You've seen us wear these. You've seen some of the baddies who've already kind of got the early versions of them.
This is my personal favorite.
We
right
have
here.
our cross splattered ICBTB shirts. So this is a blue splatter. This is a black splatter. I call this one the Coffee and Kareem. Check out our episode Coffee and Kareem. And I call this one Blue Crush. Blue Crush episode to be coming
We
soon.
didn't talk about that. You're lucky I like Blue Crush, dude. You're lucky I like it. You can't just be out here naming shit, dude. You cannot just be out here naming shit.
Anyways, that works.
You don't believe that women exist.
That's correct.
What? What do you mean I don't
He's never met a
believe?
woman. He also doesn't believe.
What? A bold
it's because
statement.
It's because you don't believe in genders.
What? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's right. Marcus, I
See?
think that
Flip it and reverse it.
human is human is human is human.
And that you guys should do a live in-person show.
We have spoken about this actually,
Is
but
this motherfucker stealing all of our?
Marcus.
What the fuck, Marcus?
chill the fuck out, Marcus.
Some things we want to surprise people with, yo. And
but
you
if
know,
you're
like,
too smart about this
you're
shit,
over here blowing us up, which normally I like getting blown up, but that's just like a fake laugh. That was like
no, this is more
you
of like a
look like
surprise
an
laugh.
animatronic.
Alex, your mom says,
Oh, hi, mom.
congrats on your first anniversary.
Aw.
Show, can you clean up the language a bit?
No, fuck no. I'm just kidding.
Holy
I'm so sorry.
Shit,
I'm
dude.
so sorry.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh man, sorry, mom.
But we were talking about, to answer Marcus's question.
Mom, your son gave me this. Your eldest son gave me this mug that says "gives no fucks," so I have to stick with the whole thing. It's a whole decision. Christian tells me I have to swear. He gives me a list before every episode. 6 fucks, 2 shits, 1. I have to say these things, otherwise he won't let me on the episodes. So it's Christian's fault.
Let's see. It's not my fault at all.
I
It's
thought
not
you were
my
gonna
fault.
move on to the next thing.
No, I done goofed. Melissa's mic wasn't recording, but we can't hear you.
Oh,
Now it is. Now it is.
it's okay. Say welcome, Melissa. Say hi.
This mic.
Oh,
No, now
man.
it's recording.
Now
I
you
just
have
didn't
to
press the
talk into
button. But nonetheless, to answer Marcus's question, we have spoken in the past about doing live shows. It's unfortunate that these
that you're ruining our surprise, but you know what? It'll be fine.
times kind of hit us. We did plan to do something hopefully later in the year, and we don't know how the world and the future of public venues are going to be, or just live performance in general.
Or just a world.
But we wanted to do like improv shows featuring us and us collaborating with other creators and other performers and whatnot, other comedians, like stand-up comedians, other writers, musicians, and put on a music and comedy type of show. So that's to come. That's to come. We don't have those plans solidified quite yet.
And then yes.
People want crop tops and hoodies.
Okay, crop tops and hoodies. Heard.
Check. No, that'll be dope. That's a dope idea.
And I thought of it, but Christian said that was dumb, so I'm glad you guys are saying it.
Can you order custom crop tops, or do people just make crop tops with scissors?
I'll make you crop tops. Anyone wants a crop top, let me know.
I think it's possible. But hoodies for sure will be in the makes. We're gonna have to order those in bulk if we don't want those to be too fucking expensive.
We don't need to talk inside baseball.
We're not gonna talk
in front
shop.
of these people.
Okay. Let me go ahead and ask a question that we have. All right. So this is another new crits on the block question. What has been the biggest hurdle for you both doing this podcast?
Dealing with you on a daily basis.
Yeah, same.
Yep. Cool. Next question.
No, but realistically speaking, we're best friends, and prior to this, we have been best friends for a very long time. But it is a different dynamic when you do have to throw a big factor like throwing a show and being producers on a show in which we're both very passionate about. And organically, there are creative differences, but the beautiful thing is that you learn that much more about that individual, and we learn to meet in the middle, and we've learned so much more. I don't know. I've never been closer to this guy. It's kind of like you don't know your best friend or your significant other until you move in with them, type of thing. And this is kind of like analogous to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find new boundaries dealing with them on both a casual and professional basis. So that's been something difficult yet rewarding.
Ditto.
Ditto. Okay. We got anything else?
Guess who it's from?
Do you really want us to guess, or are you just going to tell us?
Yeah, guess.
My brother.
No. It's
My-
from Marcus.
Fucking Marcus.
What's the director got to say?
Where do you guys see this show going in the next 3 years? And where do you want to go? And what are the goals you want to get done from those goals?
Well, straight to the garbage. This is the
Those
high
are
point.
some hitting questions,
Yeah.
though. Not going to lie.
Okay, 3 years. Let's see.
2023. I did the math.
Good job. Let me check it. Hang on. Okay, your math checks out.
Thank you.
2023, I would like to think that we would have at least some form of sponsorship by then.
I want to have like some sort of steady monetization from this. I think that's what we want. We want this to become a show where
We would like to be. I would like to be featured on other podcasts too. I mean, I know you do too.
Absolutely.
So I think maybe working with some of our inspirations would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
And what was the second question?
Second question is, where do you want it to go? And what are the goals you want to get done from them?
Well, I'd like to get rich. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man.
You love the fame, and you're a complex man.
Basically asking, like, what do you want from this?
Yeah. I want this to be less of a side thing. A lot of people support me. They say this like, "Oh, that's such a great hobby." And it's not just a hobby to me. It's become definitely like a way of life. It's definitely become something that I think about so much, because we live in a time where you can entertain in such an accessible way. You know, we were live performers prior to this, and the fact that we were given this opportunity to kind of make our own show on our own terms, and people can consume it
Our way.
and they enjoy it, and it's working. Like, it feels so fucking good to be in a room and make people laugh, but to actually immortalize that in an episode, and the potential for that to become something that you can monetize, to become your career, to become your life. As you know, I have a job that I'm very grateful that
We get it, Christian.
No, I know.
No,
I'm super grateful.
21 million people out of work, and he's over here flexing the fact that he's got a job.
Yo, but unemployment's kind of nice, dude.
Yeah, I love getting socialistic handouts.
You got a lot of new Nike merch, though.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I buy Nike because they have child labor.
What? But basically, that's what it is. It feels good. The fact that this, can turn into a career. Like, my job right now is just a job. but I want this to be what I do every single day.
Yeah.
Have you?
Ditto.
Oh,
no,
ditto.
Ditto. Next question. No, I think Christian's right. Christian hits on a lot of good points. That's why I didn't want to interrupt, because if he's wrong, I like to tell him in his face. But that was very eloquently put, and I don't think he's incorrect in our common goals. I think that's what kind of drives the podcast as a whole, is this common desire to push ourselves into the unknown. So it's interesting to learn a new thing. It's interesting to try different stuff. So. Next
question.
Yeah.
So booty poppin' tally.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Do we know a
Welcome.
tally that booty
I don't know.
pops?
How was the reaction from your families, like from this podcast?
Well,
I guess
my
it
mother's
was-
on there.
Oh, okay.
My mother, my family likes the show, but it's not for them. I don't do this for the family. I do this for my brother,
Hey, as
Matt.
in Matt.
Shout out Matt Middleton.
Okay, Jordan. Oh, sorry, go on.
But for my family, my mom,
Christ.
she tries to listen, but she says she turns it off once she hears the first fuck. She's like, "Why do you F so much? Why do you F this, F that? I don't like that. People don't like that." I know my family's extremely supportive. For if any of my cousins are watching, you guys are very supportive. I know that podcasts aren't your main source of entertainment. It's not like music. But I do deeply appreciate you guys tuning in and like being interested in my passion and really being so supportive. I think they do receive it well, and you guys have been very supportive.
Ditto.
Ditto.
I'm sorry,
But
This
it
a
is
party,
raunchy.
and I'm just trying to enjoy our party. My mother hates the fact that we swear, yet she listens to almost all of the episodes. And so at the end of the day, I think my family fucking loves it, bro.
We do get very raunchy, but I do like to think that at most of the time we do stay pretty tasteful. I don't like to sacrifice a top of the intelligence type of humor just for a simple F word or just to say penis or dick. and
I do
whatnot.
though, dick.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here to like calm him down.
Sorry, Mom. Do we have any other questions,
Yes.
Melissa?
So Jordan asked, "What podcast inspired you to start this one?"
We've talked about this in the past, Jordan. I'm glad you listened to our episodes. Just kidding. I think for me, my number one inspiration is last podcast on the left. Definitely our early episodes are highly structured like theirs are because that's what I wanted to do. And then Joe Rogan for me, of course, because I'm a huge fan of anything Joe Rogan does. And then, yeah.
For myself, I started getting entangled in the LA comedian web of podcasters. So that's like Bobby Lee, that's Brian Callen, that's Brendan Schaub, that's Rick Glassman, Theo Vaughn, and they all have their own podcasts, and they're all very much banter based. And I loved, and I didn't know Alejandro has known of podcasts for way longer than I have. And what
'Cause I'm
amazed
cool.
me, you just discovered it sooner. I was
Because I'm cooler.
I was probably doing acapella, and there's when
'Cause
you do
I'm
acapella,
cooler.
you're listening to music and not podcasts as
Because
much.
you're lame.
I'm not. Let me speak. But what I loved about podcasts and what confused me at first was the fact that, oh shit, this is like a digestible show, but this is just normal conversation. At least like with interviews that you see on the Tonight Show or like any of those late night talk shows. Those are conversations, but you can tell that they're very restricted, that the network is watching them. But with something like a podcast, it is unfiltered conversation.
They're trying to filter it, though. It is changing. I think we're in a
Sadly.
very interesting time where podcast in the moment, in the medium that we're using, is vastly changing. There's a lot of restrictions, even in the providers that we have that bring out our show are starting to change in their way of the things that they allow, and for good and bad. But that I think is an interesting time for us to be doing our podcast because it is an ever-changing market, and it was the wild. We got the end of the Wild West when we started, and I think we're kind of seeing the taming of the shrew.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
But sadly, that is what it's coming to, and I don't know what to expect of the future of podcasts, especially people. We live in a sensitive time, where the society is trying to figure out how vague the lines and boundaries are. Like especially with we live in a time where comedians are more influential and truthful than some politicians, and that's fucking crazy. So with this kind of sensitivity that is growing with a platform like podcasting, I don't know what's to come, and I hope that it stays as pure as being able to voice your own opinions. Is there anything else?
Next question. Yesenia asks, if you could replace an actor in any movie, which character would you love to play?
Ooh. Nacho Libre. Legit, I think I would. Either that, I would love to replace Jonah Hill's character in Superbad. That would have been a fun one. Or let's say Seth Rogen's character in just about anything he does. I would love to have been in This Is the End. I think, and replace all of those actors with all of my friends and see how that goes. You have
How
one?
about you, Alex?
Okay. I got two answers. One's a joke and one's a real one. The jokey answer is I would love to be, because I know it wouldn't make any sense at all, but I would just like to be Superman. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. In The Man of Steel, I'd like to be Superman. But a real role that I would like to see myself in is the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo plus Juliet.
I want to play Tybalt.
That's highly specific. Why?
Tybalt's always is my favorite character in Romeo and Juliet. Because he's like, it's a different thing, but like he's a rambunctious, and also I don't know, he like bangs his aunt or something. But
you want to?
No, that's not the part that I like.
You're not justifying.
I'm just
this.
saying he's a rounded character. There's good and bad aspects of him, is what I'm saying.
For you aunties out there, watch out. That's the ugliest laugh I've ever heard. You gremlin.
Michaela's asking, can you make a music video for the theme song filled by the one and only Chris Perry?
Oh, yeah, that's a question you gotta ask Chris.
You gotta ask Chris. We're down. Ask Chris.
I'm down to clown.
I'm down to clown too.
Everybody says we're down to clown.
For our theme song? Mm-hmm. Our 13-second theme song. If we could have a 13-second music video.
I don't know. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Next question. Nikki Salinas asks, does it feel weird talking to each other, trying to be funny for an audience when nobody's there listening to you?
Well, Christian's always trying to be funny.
That's
so.
fucked up. No. Sometimes sometimes I want those normal conversations that I'm not trying to.
You're so silly.
No, but this is a real question that we have talked about before.
Totally.
It's the absence of a live audience. It's fucking weird.
You take it a little bit harder than I do. I feel a little more comfortable in the fact of knowing that it's just like, hey, we're putting this out there and it's a take it or leave it sort of thing, as opposed to like the instant reaction of like being on stage, which makes a difference to me.
It's because that's what like improv was for me. Like you go in the direction that the audience is egging you to go in, right?
No, bro, they're not in charge, Marcus. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but that's what it is. I mean, we are performers. We do have to take into consideration what they feel. So, I mean, it is odd. It's nice when we have, like, at least, like, Melissa over here and she, like, laughing at some shit. I'm like, okay.
It is nice to throw it out to somebody. Like, that's why we like to have Otis in the studio, so we can throw it out to somebody. The problem is with a lazy lump like Otis is he sleeps through most of our episodes.
I wouldn't go so far to call him a lump, but he's... because no one should ever be called a lump. Because...
What about Lumpy Space Princess?
That's nice. That's Adventure Time. But
that's nice. That's nice.
But don't call a human a lump.
Well, Christian, you lump.
But stop! Don't call me a lump.
Lump is the best kind of crab meat.
That's good.
So compliment.
It's meaty.
It's all relative.
Your Kuya's asking, when is our mom going to be a guest?
I have a question. Kuya, are you in the other room?
He is. He's doing work.
Oh, let him do work. He's doing work. That's fucking gross, dude. No one's on IG Live and just stroking it at the same time.
No, you're right.
Okay. Mom will be a guest when Mom wants to be a guest. We're probably going to do a Richard Gere movie. She wants to do Pretty Woman, but I think Pretty Woman's rated too high.
We do have a couple films coming up that have been very highly suggested. We have some friends at the podcast My Little Film.
Say hello to my little
Say
film.
hello to my little film. I don't know words.
You done goofed that.
Fuck you. They suggested Twilight, which that's right in our wheelhouse.
I'm actually super down for
I've
Twilight.
never seen it from beginning to end.
I've never seen it. Period.
So perfect. And then we also have, what was the other one that just came up earlier today too?
A movie suggestion?
Yeah.
That came up earlier today?
We'll do that one as well. So, we got some stuff in the books.
Yeah, we definitely do. And we're excited. And
Moms are welcome. All moms are beautiful. Next question.
Michaela
statements
wants
are
you
crazy.
to do a Disney Channel movie series.
Oh man, Disney. Okay,
You're
so
asking a lot
we had
from
to
us.
we had to like make a soft hold on child films because they're just so easy to have poor ratings and like so clearly understood why. Like even kind of like teen films. We're kind of drawing back a little bit further away from teen films because it is easy to just pull the card of, well, it's a funny film for kids or it's a funny film for a teen rom-com. And I think Disney Channel films tend to fall in that. That being said, Brink, Smart House, fucking
what's the one where
17 Again?
where's
Or
the
not
one?
17 Again. What is it called? It's essentially 17 Again, but
Corey from Boy Meets World, his older brother, Sean.
Will Friedle?
Will Friedle dates the president's daughter. That's a
My
Disney
Date
Channel
with
movie.
the President's Daughter.
Is it a straight up sentence like that?
I'm pretty sure it's called My Date with the President. That's
movie.
a great.
I actually like that movie a lot.
That's
okay, so you're
Okay,
onto something,
okay,
Michaela.
you know what?
You're onto something.
Delete everything I just fucking said. I don't know how Instagram lives work, but delete what I just said.
Hate it.
And we will do My Date with the President's Daughter.
Yes, you heard it here. Didn't you want to do Ice Princess?
I actually really enjoy Ice Princess. That's
Yes.
actually a pretty good film.
I like that actress. I like her.
Eurotrip.
Is she from Eurotrip?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Thank you for that fun
She did a
fact.
spread on Maxim. Anyways, next question.
Read a question from your phone.
Okay.
Well, actually, I know a question that I don't have to read.
What?
This was a question that was sent to us by our friend Christopher Perry.
Okay.
And the question was, how do we feel about cancel culture?
Now, yeah, cancel culture. This is definitely one of the more serious questions that we've received, and I think it is important that we do talk about it. Cancel culture, it's a beast, man. It's completely. It scares a lot of people that are in the spotlight because something very small, true or not, can destroy someone's career, and it can kind of brush away the innocent until proven guilty aspect that we do have in this country, and what our justice system can prove, because an allegation can go a long way, and whether it's true or not, we also have to hear these voices if there are allegations, and if it's in like a large amount of allegations in regards to something. It can be uncanny, and there might be some truth to it, and those voices do need to be heard. You never know. How about you?
Let me throw it back to my co-host over here. No, I agree. I think I was actually really kind of surprised that you were saying the things that I was thinking as well. I didn't know exactly how you felt about these things. Mm-hmm. And we tend to kind of take the same side of thought-provoking questions, yet different angles. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's interesting for me because I feel that I think cancel culture is a symptom of a bigger problem. I think cancel culture is this idea of one, instant gratification that our generation has come to expect. Mm-hmm. And they expect well, if I say you did something fucked up, then you're done. And that's not how the world works. We have laws and a judicial system, whether as flawed as it is, but the ideals that it's built on is innocence until proven guilty. And I think we're losing that in this. I have to do something, and I have to do something now.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the problems too. I think I've said this in the past. I don't know if I've ever said this on air, but I've definitely said I have a belief that whatever your strongest held belief is, you're probably fucking wrong. Because if you believe that strongly in it, you're not open to hearing the opposite argument of whatever it is. So it doesn't matter if you believe in Catholicism or that animals are God or that grass is blue. It doesn't matter what the fuck you believe. You're going to be so deeply intrinsicated into this thought and belief that you're not able to hear the outside. And to even more to that, that's my strongest belief. I'm probably fucking wrong about it. Mm-hmm. But that just is my point.
Yeah.
If you're so into the fact that somebody's doing a wrong and an injustice and this is the hill I have to die on, you better put that fucking dog on a leash. It's like, dude, take a step back and take a look at what's going on. And then if it is that bad, then you go on and you take care of what needs to be, you fight the fight that needs to be fought.
Yes.
But I think we're too quick to say, this is bad. Yeah. I'm going to be the one to stop it. You're going to be the one to stop it. Like, just, how about you just shut the fuck up?
It's just a crazy fucking thing that we live in a day and age where technology is so prominent and news can come this fast, like in fucking Twitter, right?
I think news comes faster than it happens.
Yes. Oh, yes. And that mixed with people that know that they have so much power at the click of a button.
And to take it another level, I think the other thing that people don't understand is how fucked up bad people are. We think that everybody has this intention of good, and because of that, we are not addressing actual vindictive, malicious, bad people who do things with the intent of hurting you later on. And unfortunately, we can't accuse everybody of that because that defeats the whole purpose of, you know what I mean? But those people are there. Yeah. Sometimes it's as simple as Jeffrey Dahmer's just a fucked up person. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is just that simple. So
it's educate yourself. Really, don't be so quick to judge without knowing the situation.
Bill Cooper always said, read everything, trust nothing, and do your own research.
Please do your own research.
Bill Cooper's like the biggest conspiracy theorist. He's the reason why we have conspiracy theories in America. But that's true. Read everything, trust nothing, and do your own research. That's honestly the smartest thing you can do.
Because something so toxic in society is fucking mob mentality. Because you heard a rumor of a rumor of a rumor, like you're hearing a third, fourth hand. You're so quick to believe it, and our minds are so fucked up that when we are trying to transfer that information fifth hand, that we're subconsciously fabricating those small details, which it's a game of telephone too. So understand that, which is why you need to educate yourself. So cancel culture, even though it's a way to kind of for society to put their foot down and say, like, don't do bad things. Also be smart and don't do bad things. I'm sorry. I realized our camera turned off.
You know what? Hey, it's okay.
It's okay.
We were going to do our giveaway now, guys. Unless you have anything more to say on cancel culture.
No, I think that's it.
Cancel that culture then. Let's do it. So I have everybody's name. We had a giveaway run for about a week. If you didn't join, sucks to suck. We have all the names written down, and we put them in a hat. We have 3 tiers. First person who we pick is going to win a bunch of stickers. So we'll call your name out and we'll get in contact with you and we'll ship you your stickers. Second person is going to win one of our splattered shirts, either blue or black. You get to pick. And then we're also going to give you stickers too. And then the third person who we pick is going to get an opportunity to not just get the third person to get an opportunity to be on the show itself. You're going to get all of the things as well. So you're also going to get a shirt. You're also going to get stickers. Person who gets a shirt is also going to get stickers. And actually, person who gets stickers is also going to get a shirt. So everybody gets everything. Nobody feels shitted. Except for the last person. You get to hang out with us, which is either a prize or a death sentence. So
yeah.
So Christian, if you could close your eyes and stick your hand in here.
What? Did you just scratch me? What's going on? Are you leading my hand? What am I touching?
That was
what
pants.
was that? Was that legit your pants, dude?
Hey, put your hand in here.
Okay. All right, this is our third place winner.
Yes, so this person wins our brand new holographic stickers as well as a complete set of ICBTB stickers.
All right, I got one. The power is in my hands.
The winner is... Oh, you read it.
The winner is... Becca McKenzie.
All right, Becca, you are going to win a shitload of stickers and a shirt. So we'll get in contact with you and you let us know if you want extra large or extra small. Those are the only 2 sizes we have.
Wait, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to fucking say.
Second place winner is going to win a splattered shirt, a set of stickers, and a special little high five.
Yep.
And by little high five, we have tiny hands made that we're going to high five you with.
Okay, got one?
Yep, go ahead. Winner is...
Second place winner is... Ashley Lynn Finn.
All right, that's my sister-in-law, so technically she shouldn't have won, but that's fine. She can get a shirt. Yay!
There you go. There you go. There you go.
And then the grand prize winner, the opportunity to be on a show with us and a
yes,
shirt.
if
and
you
a set
are
of
in a
stickers.
different state, we'll figure it out.
It is 2020. We have cell phones.
We have technology. Do you think
Christian,
this is
the
a good
winner
one?
is not that one.
Wait, legit. No, I already grabbed it. Fuck it. Someone's
That
gonna
would've
get mad.
been so
Someone's gonna
fucked
get
up.
mad.
He's like, no, not that one.
I grabbed it. P. Dunzo.
Oh, Patrick, I think you're in a different state, but we'll figure out how to get you here. Patrick is one of my best friends. He's always been supporting the podcast and our improv shows. He went to every single one of our improv shows.
Yes, he did, actually.
Every single one.
Yo, Patrick.
So, Patrick, congratulations. You're definitely getting a shirt. You're definitely getting all of our stickers. And we're going to get you, if not on a show, at least tell us, like Marcus does, how to do our show.
Yes.
Melissa?
Oh, is the camera working now?
Oh,
that's
you got to
fine.
just
Don't worry
shake
about
it.
it.
Just shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Wow,
Wow, that was fun. Do you have any other things you want to do? I've done all the things I want to do.
yeah, we have
We have more questions?
We have a shit ton of questions.
Well,
If
let's-
they're not
let's
asking
go.
them live, we're just gonna let's blow through these. So, new crits on the block say you both have to pick one person to represent you the best. Who and why?
I pick myself.
I pick the fat best friend in Spider-Man.
Okay, next question. Let's skip.
And why?
Let's skip new crits. They gave us a lot. They're getting all the time.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. The cheeky goat asks, "Fuck, marry, kill." Alejandro, Christian, and Steve Buscemi.
Kill myself.
Okay.
That's him.
And okay, that's about it. That's a hard one.
That's what she said.
I'll kill Alejandro, and I'll marry Steve Buscemi, and I'll fuck myself, whatever that means.
Hey, fuck yourself.
And let's see. I'm gonna go to my personal profile because you guys asked me questions there. Okay, Dan Uwano asks, "Do you like me?" The answer is yes.
And my
I love
answer is
you.
no, I hate you.
You fucking asked me why did you kill Fat Christian? I did not kill Fat Christian.
Where is he then?
I
Where
am
is he then?
Christian. Next question, please. Jules is asking dream jobs.
Dreamed Girls?
Dream jobs.
I was gonna say my favorite Kate Hudson film.
You're
Not in that movie.
so yeah. What's your dream job?
Nuclear physicist at the CERN Academy in France.
Really?
Yep,
Really? You would be? That's a dream job of yours?
that's the dream job.
Holy shit! Look who's
We
here.
have special guests. This show's about to go another 7 hours.
We just answered your question right now.
The question
Dream
of
jobs.
who's your favorite dream girl?
That wasn't the question at all.
What was the question?
Dream jobs. My dream job is this. I just want to perform, whether it's singing or making people laugh. That's what I want to do.
Come say hello to our friends on
Yeah,
camera.
peek your head in.
Hi, friends on camera.
Okay.
Tacos.
Are you gonna stay there for a while? Oh, and you were also asking me what I was eating in the video. Yeah. That I was when we were doing a promo for this live thing.
It was shit on a stick.
A healthy choice, 100 calorie fudge pop, boy, because that shit was bomb, boy, and I can still be a skinny bitch, boy.
That's
But
right.
unless you eat 3 in a day, then you ain't a skinny bitch no longer, boy.
We finished your champagne,
Ready for a
but
question?
Yes, I'm ready for a question.
Okay, Sonia
we
asks,
have
have
one more
you
rose in
considered
there.
doing Bubble Boy from 2001?
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
that is Jake Gyllenhaal's best film.
I love that movie. Actually, during a pandy like this, Bubble Boy ain't a bad idea. We should
Bubble
all
Boy,
be in
Bubble-
bubbles.
Bubble boy, bubble boy,
Nope,
bubble boy.
that's
Is
that's
that-
that's
that's
bubble
not,
butt.
that's,
butt.
not that's not the theme song.
Nope. For back at that time. Let's see. Darius Adele asks
That
us,
was my first friend. He was my friend in the first grade. He was my first friend.
and so he has that special place in your heart. Darius, thank you for providing your friendship for this guy.
Kind of.
Wait. The live video ended.
Oh, because we
no.
went an hour in. It's exactly an hour in.
I was wondering why there was a countdown.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't say anything.
You good?
Oh, I do this.
You gotta slide to the sideways to the camera.
Here, you do it. I can't see it. It's hot in here.
Is it that hot?
Share it.
I feel fine in here, weirdly.
No, dude, it's fucking hot as balls up in
Really? Why am I chilling? Usually I'm the first to sweat.
Open the window.
Yeah, we could open the window.
Open the window.
You got a Gemini Man poster?
Yeah, dude, our friend that worked at the movie theater, David McEwen. Yeah, he was able to get that, and it's like one of the, I forget what you call it when you see it from a particular angle. It's a different image than it is. So it's young Will Smith, and then it's old Will Smith.
Okay, we're back.
And we are back.
Nobody's gonna log back in. We just lost everybody.
Well, Yesenia just asked something. What was the question? Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. There was another question. Oh, it was like your brother's. Never mind. Forget it.
Yeah, we're not answering his questions.
In terms of Bubble Boy, I'm down to do Bubble Boy, dude.
I got a couple questions here. Juliet's eating a green burrito.
Spinach. It's a spinach tortilla.
Am I asking you?
I thought that's what you're gonna ask. Go
Juliet,
ahead.
why is your burrito green?
It's a spinach tortilla. This is what I fucking told you, dude.
Interesting. Well, I've never heard of that.
Really? You've never seen, for someone that's worked in a restaurant?
No, I used to date a girl who was gluten free, and she ate those quite a
Yeah,
bit.
the spinach tortillas are bomb.
Melissa, yeah, we're looking at you now. What's up? I thought.
Oh, yeah. Dog accounts on Instagram. This is Darius's question. Dog accounts on Instagram. Do I play along and act like it's the dogs?
Yes. Yes, you do.
It's really fucking funny, though. Because Melissa has an Instagram for her
Follow my
dog.
pug.
Bogey.
Christian has a lot of dogs in his life, and Darius has a dog in his life, and I have a dog in my life. Jules has a dog in her life. Melissa has a dog in her life. Chris is afraid of dogs, so we all kind of have a special connection with dogs in our lives. My grandfather was actually a German Shepherd.
Fuck out of here, dude. Jules asks, what tastes better, that popsicle, the fudge bar I was eating, that popsicle, or Alejandro's cooking?
Easy.
Different bites for different takes. Because it wasn't a dessert. I'll eat your food for something savory, like those deep dish pizzas that you make look mighty fine.
I do make pizza.
And that fudge pop looked really good.
Was also mighty fine.
Super fucking good.
What if I made a fudge pop pizza?
Disgusting. I wouldn't do that.
Disgusting. Have you seen that video on the internet?
No clue. What are you
There's
talking
a Scottish girl. These like two little girls are like doing like a blog post or whatever, and then their mom walks in and she's like, "Who didn't flush the shit in the toilet?" She's Scottish. It's hilarious. And then she's like, "It's disgusting."
about? What is this? A movie?
No, it's an internet thing, bro.
Internet thing.
You're so old. Is this a movie?
Shit, dude. I'm
Darius
sorry. I didn't see
said
everything.
that Noah passed away a few years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
damn.
Noah. Noah was super cute. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Darius.
Darius, did you get to keep the ark?
But that's a bad joke. This is about his dog, dude, that passed. Otis asks, where has Otis been? You fucking tell us, dude.
He's sleeping or kissing
He's not
you
even
guys.
here right now.
Sleeping or kissing us. But he's not even here right now. Man. I got
Marjani says, "Hey guys."
Hey, Marjani.
Marjani. What's up, guys? Follow Marjani. You could follow him at AKA Zero. Or does he go? Is it Aka Zero or AKA Zero? ZIRO. Follow him on Twitch. He streams a lot of Warzone. Okay, and let's see. What did he ask? Or he just said
He was
what's
just
up?
saying hello. He's just trying to be our friend.
What's up, dude?
I would like to say hello to everyone out there in internet land.
That's a very nice hello. I can tell you're very sweaty. Your upper lip is moist.
It's hot in here.
That's okay. No, don't stop.
You're rocket shit.
You're fucking gross.
It's rebuildable. Don't worry.
Darius also has another question saying,
Jesus, how many questions are we giving this kid?
this is only his second.
That's too many.
He says, going to live stream dumpster rats using a night vision camera. What should I call the Twitch channel?
See, this is why you
fucking
gave him
hard.
too many questions.
What? That's a good question. That's just something we actually have to think about.
And that's why I don't like him.
We'll come back to it then. We'll come back to it.
Andy says, "Hi fuckers."
Andy, what's up, fucker? Is
Hey,
that,
did you
that's
guys
I
get
can say
tattoos?
that back.
Hey!
Nice. That looks dope as
That's
hell.
spelled wrong.
Jules just got a tattoo that says "You're pretty," and so
Spelled U-R.
Andy got one too.
and Andy
And
got
Andy
one.
also got a
So every
tattoo.
se- is-
On his bicep.
Oh,
Nice. What bicep?
Straight flexing. Everyone keeps asking me how is that popsicle? It's a fudge pop.
Not a popsicle.
But it was good, Sage. And we already did the cancel culture question, which is what Chris had asked. And
Should we reenact it for him, Alicia?
the entire thing verbatim. But yeah, that's all I got on my personal one.
Mickey G says, serious FOMO happening in Florida right now because she can't party with us. We're not even partying, but...
Yeah, we're just in a room eating burritos.
Jules is legitimately eating a
tacos.
full-on burrito.
Legit,
So this isn't a party. We partied last night. We're all semi-recovering.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nipsey.
Yo,
Nipsey.
Nipsey! That's Jesse, one of the
up, yo?
co-hosts from Say Hello to My Little Film.
Says, I got Christian's name tattooed on me.
Ooh, where at, dude?
Oh.
Where at? I'm waiting for that real-time reply because I want to know where you got it, my friend.
We'll guess. I think he got it on his, like, right above his butt crack. Kind of like a tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
But it just says
tramp
Christian parking here. And then a giant arrow. I actually don't know this guy. This is kind of joke to make.
As flattering as that position of the body would be, I hope he got a tattoo of my face. No, that was gonna get real gross. I was gonna say on the front side of his body where the person's V would be.
No. He should get a tattoo of your face where your mouth is his belly button.
And then just make me talk.
So your face now looks exactly like Christian's because it's a tattoo. Very nice.
That'd be cool. People stand next to me with my face tattoo on your face. People wouldn't be able to tell the
Is
difference.
that considered blackface?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Holy shit, dude. No, that's considered a tattoo of me on his face. Man, your thought associations are crazy.
I'm real deal Holyfield, bro. I'll bite your ear off like a motherfucker.
Please don't do that. Please don't.
And if you guys, I got a question for you guys out there. Tyson or Holyfield, round 2. They're both in their 50s. Who do you think would win now? That's right. Let's get those old men in a ring.
Tyson?
Fuck yeah, Tyson would destroy that.
Tyson.
Oh man, he would turn Holyfield's bones into dust.
I think Tyson's just
Woof.
like been made fun of so much in his life for various aspects that he has a lot more pent up anger than
Open the windows.
that he would have.
Window is open.
Open and turn those fucking lights off.
Is it really that hot right now?
Yeah, dude. How
It's
are you not
burning.
hot?
Usually I'm
we've
sweating
been
balls,
drinking, too.
and I don't
I
know.
think it's because you suck.
No, it was pretty hot in the room when we walked in.
Because
Really?
it's hot
It feels
in
really
here.
hot?
Why are we arguing about it? Just open the windows.
The AC should be working. Yeah, we
you
can open the window.
motherfucker. You always say that. It's never
Sam
working.
Rose Q says hi.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, how's it going? Long time no see. I think the last time we saw Sam was at an improv show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Are we not going to open the windows?
Okay, you legitimately want me to?
Yeah, dude. It's fucking hot as balls in here.
Okay, go ahead.
There we go.
Talk to the baddies real quick.
See, guys, I get shit done here. What I do is I say it louder than anyone else, and that's how you get shit done in America. You don't be the smartest. You be the loudest.
No, you don't know.
Hey, you don't. Yeah, go ahead. Turn it all off. Let's just shut it all off. Fuck it. We'll do it live. You know what? Of course there it is. There's the button on the left side. Big circle knob. Push it. Yeah. All right, guys. That's how we do it.
Okay, I do actually want to talk about it. A year ago today, we did release our first episode. Our first episode was Murder Mystery by Adam Sandler, directed by Kyle Newchek, and it was crazy. The way we decided that would be our first episode ever. Do you remember how we felt when I stopped the recording after we recorded that episode? We felt so good. We were like, that's the one.
I kind of, now that you're mentioning it, I do remember.
That's gonna be our first episode. We had tried maybe 9 or 10 times prior to that. One of our very first episode, and we'll post a picture of it for our 1 year anniversary. Our very first episode, Alejandro and I were in this room. It looked completely different, and we had a cheap microphone in between two of us, and we were just both sitting and speaking into it. And we were reviewing the Karate Kid,
the
Jackie
remake.
Chan's. Yeah, I think
2012,
or
Yep.
some shit like that.
Starring Jaden Smith.
Yeah, we tried doing Max Keeble's Big Move.
Taraji P. Henson's also in that film.
Oh, in not in Max Keeble's.
No, she's in Karate Kid.
Yeah, the Karate Kid.
Shout out Taraji P.
That's your woman crush.
God, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, you're very defensive of over her. And so go ahead.
I have a question from your brother.
My brother?
Since Three Musketeers was your favorite show, when is the next big gig?
I don't know if you've been paying attention, Matt, but we've never said that that's our favorite show.
Favorite show? Like favorite Was there a show of it?
We did an episode of Three Musketeers.
Oh,
remember?
episode. Okay, I didn't know what he meant by show.
I don't know what he means by show either. This man is incoherent. I think my favorite show is I don't know, what the fuck was that question?
When's your next big gig?
The fuck does that even mean, Matt? Like, what the fuck? Tomorrow? I don't know. We got a show coming out on Thursday. Get the fuck off my back.
That is a funny question. When's the next big episode? You mean like a big movie?
Like tentpole episode? I guess Twilight.
I guess Twilight will be a big one. That's like a hitter unless we do any of the Star Wars sometime.
But those are all good films, except for
The
Empire.
newer ones, yeah.
I want to go play basketball today, dude. I know they finally put the hoops back on.
The hoops are back on, and I do have a basketball.
You do? Is it full of air?
It's actually full of air.
I have the right shoes. Oh man, guys, tune in later. We might be playing basketball.
Well, I'm out of questions. If there's no more questions here, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I'd like to take a serious note and talk about spading and neutering your cattens.
Cattens?
It's a new word that I'm making up. It's the teenage cat years. So right before your kitten becomes a full-on catten.
I've never heard of that.
Because I just invented it. Are you not listening?
No, I'm listening to it, and I'm choosing to like tune you out.
Typical.
Because that's
Story of my life. You must have been hanging out with my dad recently.
I just like to thank Melissa over here. Thank you for
I would also
manning the IG Live.
thank you for being here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Baddies. Thank you for rocking with us for a year now.
Lean witting it, rock witting it, doing it all witting it.
That's 365 days that we are 92 episodes in.
That's it.
Which is incredible. We've watched... What's
One
up?
more question.
Yeah, what's
Okay,
up?
last question. then.
Okay, how long did it take from Nipsey?
yeah.
From Nipsey, yeah.
How long did it take you to compile all of your equipment? Did you buy it all at once or over time?
Let's think about it. I think I bought I bought this microphone was the first one, and he was still using the cheaper one, and
Yes.
then we ended up replacing that shortly afterwards. And these are pricey. And
For the most part, it came in parts.
Yeah,
We don't need
definitely.
to go into the nitty gritty of it, but we bought it. We've been collecting. Christian's been collecting. Christian's been mining and hunting.
hunting and gathering.
No, it's been a process though, and we
Really
had,
has been.
I think Christian pointed out to me the other day the fact that we're not even using the same computer that we initially started this on.
No.
So we have been slowly progressing as it's gone on. And
I was
hopefully-
using a Windows XP. Windows XP.
the fan was so
desktop.
loud you could hear it.
You
in the
hear your
first-
fan in the recording.
Yeah. It's a V8, right? It's a V8 diesel engine.
Straight up with some crazy horsepower.
So we've been
Real dusty, too.
slowly gathering and learning, and we're learning. Maybe this doesn't work right, so we change it, and we're trying to do different things. But
Yeah.
if you have any suggestions, Nipsey, you can send me your nudes, and then we'll be good to go.
The fuck, dude? Way to just turn a serious answer into something like that. But yeah, bits and pieces. We got a third microphone. We ended up getting a camera. We ended up getting some lights. The acoustic panels were one of the first things we did.
Check it out. Your neighbor across the street's watching us because he can hear us, and he thinks he doesn't know what's happening up here.
Shout out Mr. Fannin. Shout out Mr. Fannin.
All right, guys. Hey, tune in Friday, Thursday. When is the next episode coming out? I guess Thursday now.
It's gonna be this week. It'll be Friday. We'll be dropping out one more movie episode, and the next week will be
It's going to be our new way. Like we
Our
said, episodes
revamp.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hang out, relax, fit on Tuesday. We don't have a name for it yet, so send us your ideas for what we could call that episode.
not a bad idea. Yeah, send us your ideas for our
uh,
improv relaxed fit episodes.
And then we're also going to talk about life and the struggles it takes to be a teen in America. So tune in Wednesdays on PBS at 3 p.m. And just remember, guys, PBS is brought to you by viewers like you.
Bye. Can't be that bad. Oh, we can't be that bad.